What's going on, guys? It's Tom with Ferris Engineering, and today we're going to be going over the installation of our OEM Wing Risers for the 991.1 GT3. So with the addition of our OEM Wing Risers, we are able to add a bit more angle of attack, thus increasing rear end downforce and ultimately, hopefully, getting you those faster lap times. So that being said, let's jump right into the install. All right, kit components for the OEM rear wing risers. You're gonna receive 2 billet rear wing risers and a hardware kit. All right, tools we need to install the rear wing risers: a ratchet, 5mm Allen socket or Allen key, a T40 Torx socket, and a plastic pry tool or a trim pad tool, so that you don't scratch the paint. All right, so we have a fairly quick and easy install here, so let's get right into it. We have 4 rubber plugs. We got 2 rubber plugs on the inside of the uprights on this side and 2 on this side. So we're gonna use a non-marring, kind of like a plastic trim panel tool, just like that. All right, next we need to gain access to the underside so that we can disconnect the third brake light that is attached to the wing. This is going to be on the driver's side, or I'm sorry, passenger side. You're gonna wanna stick your hand up in this little cavity here and go ahead and disconnect the connector. I can't actually show you what the deal is, but it's a traditional connector. There we go. And then I will show you in a minute once we get the wing off, but there are 2 retaining clips that you'll need to release, and you'll have to kind of do that by feel. So I'm gonna do that real quick off camera, so I'm not fighting this. And then I'll show you guys a close-up of what those things look like. All right, so I've got that harness disconnected inside of the wing, and I've got 3 bolts out of the wing already. I've got 1 more. You're using a T40 Torx, and you just want to go ahead and remove them. So with that, we can pull the wing up. Pull the harness through the hole. All right, so here we have the harness. Attached to the connector itself will be this little guy, which is one of the retainers. This retainer, you may find that you have to pull this off of the connector, and that's easy enough. There's just a little tang right here. Push to the side, slide that guy out. And that's to say, it may not come through the hole in the upright. The next is going to be this guy here, little Christmas tree guy. You're gonna fight this one the most probably. And it is taped onto the harness, which I have to retape because it ended up separating. So I'm gonna go and do that before installation. But those are the retainers you'll need to worry about. All right, so next you wanna grab your OEM wing risers. Go ahead and slot them in just like the OEM wing did. And I like to use the OEM T40 bolts in the bottom, just like the OEM mount would have mounted. And then there are 4 M8 button head cap screws that are 5mm hex heads, and you can use those to attach the wing to the uprights. So you just want to go ahead and start these bolts, and then go ahead and torque these down to the factory spec, which is probably going to be around 12 or 13 foot-pounds, but all right, next we're gonna grab the wing and go ahead and throw that thing on there. So we've got the wing. Now we're going to feed our harness through the hole in the wing risers. Make sure it's fully fed. That way you don't accidentally pinch the harness when you bolt it down. You'll notice that the mounting tabs for the wing should slot into the wing riser very easily. Then we're gonna take our M8 button head cap screws supplied in the hardware kit and go ahead and install them front and back. We're gonna start this guy on the middle adjustment. All right, got the bolts started. Go ahead and tighten those down to about 12 foot-pounds. And then once you're done with that, go ahead and reinstall your rubber plugs for the OEM T40 Torx bolts, and then reconnect your third brake light, and that'll be it for the install. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for this install. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to email us at sales@ferris-engineering.com. Until next time, we'll see you later.